News Channel 3's Jake and Gracia continues our inauguration coverage tonight from Palm Springs with reaction from residents about the significance of today's historic events. Jake.
Yeah, Karen, good evening. The 500 building here in Palm Springs behind me lit up in red, white, and blue in honor of that historic inauguration that so many today watched unfold live on television. And although they weren't there in person, many are saying they can feel that unity that President Biden talked about. They say it's a moment they didn't want to miss.
I got up, set my alarm before 7 a.m. so I wouldn't have to miss 1 minute of the inauguration today.
Becky Robinson in Cathedral City, like millions of other Americans, watched President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris being sworn into office from right at home in her living room.
I have laughed, I have cried, I have clapped. I stood during the Star Spangled Banner that was so wonderful by Lady Gaga. I had my hand over my heart during the Pledge of Allegiance. I watched every single minute of it.
For the last 2.5 years now, Robinson has been registering Coachella Valley residents to vote, adding nearly 900 new voters ahead of Election Day.
Every schlep, every setup, every heat, every cold, every day that we sat there for hours when not one person came in to register. It was all worth it once we saw the inauguration today.
Definitely put chills down my spine to see Kamala up there.
Rhea Hoffman and her kids watched history being made as Kamala Harris took her oath as not only the first woman, but also the first black woman and first Asian American to hold nationally elected office. Hoffman says a significant moment for her son and daughter to witness.
They saw a country that unified, a country that changed. And that was huge.
She and her 9-year-old daughter, Story, dressed in the vice president's signature chucks and pearls.
I said, Story, today is huge. We have never had a female vice president before. And we put those on, and it was special. We felt feminine yet strong at the same time. And it was also another one of those unifying moments.
Every little girl of color at this point in time can look and say, I can be the President of the United States. I can be the Vice President of the United States.
The glass ceiling shattered this historic inauguration day. And Robinson says her work is not over yet. She plans to be back out at the Mary Pickford Theater this Saturday, registering more voters for a special election coming up this March in Cathedral City. We're live tonight in Palm Springs. Jake and Gracia, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Jake.